What's going up? What's going on, SFL members? That's right. I already fucked up. We just started. I've been smoking so much weed today. It's going to be a great day. Going to talk about some previews for some fantasy football matchup this week. We have a couple members of the SFL on the lines. We have the commissioner of the league, Steven Huether. What's up, Steve?
Hey, thanks for having me. Happy to be here. Happy to be a part of the first edition here.
Great to have you on the show. We also have Ryan Roemer from Dallas, Texas. He's probably paying a lot of money for some long-distance phone calls here, but Roemer?
What's up, man? Yeah, happy to be here as well. I don't think long-distance calls apply to domestic calls, but yeah, just enjoying a nice cold beer and getting ready for this riveting matchup between the Jags and Titans.
All right, I like it.
Speaking of that, I need a crack one, eh?
What are you guys drinking?
I'm just enjoying a nice, refreshing, ice cold Heineken.
How did I know it was going to be a Heineken?
Just an iconic beer. Just one of the my unbiased opinion. Just 10 out of 10. So pick it up from a store near you.
Pick it up from a store near you. All right. So we're going to go through some matchups here. I do have a Buns matchup of the week already lined up, and then we're going to kind of talk and see who we think is the matchup of the week. So first matchup, we're going to talk about Sub-Zero and the Daddy Longlegs. Commissioner, how do you feel about that?
I'm feeling pretty good. Yahoo has me projected to win so far.
Projections are 131 to 127. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're good. I think I have a good chance to win. Definitely battling a couple injuries, but the Daddy Longlegs has a bunch of tough matchups this week. So, I think I can pull it out. Even it's usually a close game between myself and James, and I think I have enough firepower to pull it out, even if it's a close game.
All right, Roemer, how do you feel about that matchup?
And Coop, did you say that this was the Buns game of the week, or are you just saving that for later?
I'm saving that for later. I'm just letting you know.
I heard that, and I was like, I don't think this is. I noticed another one that's pretty bad, but we'll
get there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a close spread in Yahoo, but who cares about that? But I think it really comes down to the defenses. I mean, you have New England defense versus the Jets, and then Dallas versus Miami, both at home. I mean, if this is a close one, it could come down to which defense scores the most, and which you don't say very often, but it's an intriguing matchup for sure.
All right, so you're locked in on the defenses.
I will say James is really dying on this defense thing because, and this was a good pickup in my opinion. He picked up the Chargers defense, so he's already prepping for Week 4. Chargers play Miami next week, so he's going back-to-back weeks against Miami. So good long-term move from James. Should be a good one.
Kind of ironic, it's his favorite team too.
Yeah, we don't know about that.
Now, who are you taking, Roemer?
I might go James. I just think he has. I don't know if I trust these receivers. Hardman, I don't know what he can do. He could have 20 points, he could have 0. Metcalf, I don't know. Josh Jacobs is sick, so we'll see what happens with him. Don't love James' team either. I think both of these teams are going to go under their projection. So I think it's going to be kind of scrappy, close fight with a lot of red hot. But I think, he's got Adams. He's got Cooper against Miami. He's got some playmakers that I think, one or two of them is going to really step up and, lead the charge.
Well, I want to ask our studio audience here what they think about James's team. Audience? I agree. It's pretty bad. I'm taking Steve in this one. Moving on. Brentwood Bombers versus the Pied Piper. 114 Brentwood Bombers to 118 the Pied Piper. Steve?
Yeah, it's a little 3-6 matchup here. Let me see. We have a 2-0 Alex versus a 1-1 Hauk. see here. Yeah, I think it looks like could be another even matchup again. It looks like Alex's team is battling the injury bug a little bit. He's missing Deshaun Jackson. Marlon Mack is questionable, hasn't practiced all week. Obviously, his first round pick, Tyreek Hill, is on his IR spot, so that's gonna be tough. How beat James last week? I mean, he kind of battled through all the shit talking. James thinks he's dealing every single week, so Houck got through that pretty easily, and I think Houck gives Alex his first loss this week.
Oh, all right. Houck handing Kingston his first loss. Roemer, your take on the matchup?
Yeah, I think, this is kind of the opposite of Steven James' matchup, because instead of the defenses, you got the quarterback. So you got Dak versus Miami, and then Brady versus the Jets. So one of those two guys is going to put up monster numbers, if not both. That could be the difference maker here. An interesting note that I saw is Houck has put, I think, is either his fourth or his fifth round pick, Philip Lindsay, on the bench.
Wow.
And is starting Robbie Anderson in the flex. So after the Sam Darnold injury, I mean, I don't know the production of Robbie Anderson, but
Robbie Anderson did look like Falk's favorite quarterback or favorite receiver, though.
Yeah, I mean, I just wouldn't trust that. So it's just an interesting decision. And, his Melvin Gordon picks got to be biting him in the ass right now. So, but
Indeed.
With that being said, I don't know if I trust Miles Sanders and some of these guys on. No, screw it. I'm going Kingston's team. He's going 3-0. Sorry.
3-0. Wow. All right. So we have varying opinions on this one. Looking down it, I'm probably leaning towards Houck. I think Antonio Brown's going to go off again. Him with Tom Brady. It's going to be something deadly, like Randy Moss and Tom Brady. All right. So the next matchup is going to be Machine Gun Mike versus the Lone Star Regime. Roemer, let's get your take first on this one.
Okay. I'm liking the matchup. I know Palermo's 2-0. I know he's, second in points, but I'm not scared of this team. Obviously Rodgers is a stud playing against my favorite team, but he hasn't been doing very great lately. Might be some inclement weather in Green Bay, so we'll see about that. Michael Thomas without Breeze, that's helping me out quite a bit. And then Damian Williams, I don't think is playing. So he hasn't practiced all week. I think he was spotted as Olympian in today's practice. He's right now projected 12 points. That could possibly be 0. But what I really want to highlight here, and this just made me laugh looking at this a second ago, was, okay, who's he going to put in for Damian Williams? All right, so I scroll to his bench. He's got 6 bench spots like the rest of us. 4 out of the 6 bench spots are either out already or on injured reserve. And this is the funny part.
Taking
advantage of that. He does not have an IR spot occupied. The guy, this is just poor management at its finest. This is just an absolute trouble of a manager. The guy laughed at me when I drafted Josh Gordon. I'm going to shove in his face this week against the Jets. This is going to be an absolute domination from the regime, and we're going to be climbing up to the top 3 after this week.
Wow, calling out complete domination. Steve, what's your take on this matchup?
Yeah, I definitely agree here. I'm kind of surprised Aguilar's sitting on his bench, especially with the top 2 receivers out for the Eagles. And, yeah, I mean, he has Darnold, Funchess, Njoku, and Gallup are all out, and Damian Williams hasn't practiced all week. So, like Roemer said, he's going to be hurt, and he's either going to have a guy that doesn't play, or he's just going to have a 0 or an empty spot or something. Yeah, I mean, both of these managers have been, towards the bottom the last couple of years, but I think that Roemer has a good team, and I like his matchups a lot better, and I think that he dominates him this week and rolls to an easy victory.
All right,
rolls to a Roemer
victory. Hold on one second. We got to go to a quick break.